So you're a Scottish llama today? That sounds like a Batman villain. You will never defeat the Scottish llama, Batman! I don't. Audio's gone out.
Is my audio fine now?
You sound a little muffled. Adjust your mic.
Can't. It's earphones, and the mic is pretty much ingrained in the actual PC itself. So maybe if I go closer, further away,
No, it's okay. It's okay. If it's in the PC, it probably won't get any quieter. Which is good. I'll also turn on my camera here and there to be like, "Hi, I'm real." I could be like, and then I'll disappear. Just like that. Gosh, I hate
just like that.
button. Everybody stare at this plushie while I try to hit the button. Is the plushie on screen? For those of you who don't know, me and Callum were just chilling, like friends are supposed to do, I guess. And we just got bored, chatted about the other day we were chatting about the DC Fandom, and I was essentially WB Montreal has been releasing all these puzzles, and I finally beat one that was kind of hard. So I was like, I did it! And then Callum started asking questions. I realized he doesn't know a lot about what's happening tomorrow. So I thought it'd be fun, since we used to do like stuff like this where we react to things before they happen. If we just sort of sit down, got a camera on Callum's face, showed off my profile picture with the big ass eyes, and, you know, I told Callum everything we know that's going to happen tomorrow. We'd react and set some expectations on what we hope for with it. And then we could pitch some things we hope also show up. Like
my. Lemony biscuit and honey. Let's do it.
Also, I have told Callum, since, you know, we're not just recording audio, we're recording him. Callum has to do body humor today. So if Callum moves his arms weird or anything, blame me.
Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Instead, put the blame on Neil. He fucking. Gosh, I wish Ron was here. Ron would have laughed at that like nuts. That's a All right. So, are you ready, Mr. McRitchie?
I think I am.
Okay, so this is the thing I was revealing a puzzle for. And I think it's fitting we start with this because there's video evidence of me and Callum sitting through the Game Awards, just praying, hoping and praying it would show up. And it never... But tomorrow, it is pretty much confirmed. WB Montreal will be revealing the new Batman Arkham game. And if you follow all of the puzzles I have, you know some hints about it. Number one, to some degree, Batwoman, Batgirl, Robin, and I'll tell you maybe one other character that could be involved, are all involved. And there have been hints towards Two-Face, but the big villains, Callum, the big villains that are being accused here, in every puzzle, you can find a little logo somewhere that is pointing to the Court of Owls. So they are the new big bad theoretically for this game. How do you feel about that? Are you pretending to be an owl?
I am. The Court of Owls, they are some of Batman's most deadly foes because they're vast number, intelligent. They give Batman a really hard time.
It's also a situation of, like, you know, mystery with the Court of Owls, because literally anybody you look at could be a member and you'd never know.
Oh.
And that's when Alfred puts on his Court of Owls mask.
I'm sorry, sir. This is strictly business.
Master Wayne, I knew you'd become Batman, so I became something too.
Alfred, I've come to a revelation on who could be the secret member of the organization of the Court of Owls. Me! I must beat myself, Alfred. Oh.
And that's how we discovered that Batman was just crazy.
All it takes is one bad day.
But the big rumor is that it's going to be called Gotham Knights, and that it's going to focus on gameplay with the majority of the Bat family. Now, if this is a prequel to the other Arkham games, which is also heavily hinted, unfortunately that means no Jason Todd Red Hood. But don't worry, Red Hood will be spoken about at some point during this. Don't you worry. Number 2, here. So you want to hear something that might have nothing to do with these puzzles, but I was able to find?
I know nothing. You know more than I do.
So each of these puzzles came with a tagline. The first one said, "One step closer." The second one said,
"That means one step closer to you." Sorry.
And then the third one said, "Third time's a charm." Now, I don't think this is what you were supposed to do, but since I was trying to solve all these riddles, I took those 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and in order of their release date, which is literally just 1, 2, 3, put in a Batman comic and searched Batman comic 132. I mean 123. And on the cover of that just so happens to be Ace the Bat Hound.
Ace the Bat Hound.
I am now compelled that Ace the Bat Hound may not be in this game, but should be.
Wait, you mean like Crypto the Super Dog and Stun Company?
Crypto the Super Dog. Yeah, okay. So, you know how Crypto is like Superman's pet? He's a super dog?
Yeah. Yep.
Batman has Ace the Bat Hound.
And we're gonna play as him throughout the game.
I hope. Once again, this may have nothing to do with anything, but if you search Batman 123, you will find a comic where the police are trying to arrest Batman, and Robin is holding Ace the Bat Hound and sicking him after Batman.
Now I'm just picturing a Batman Arkham game where you play as a dog throughout the majority of the game.
Where are the rugs going? Where?
Scooby-Doo plays Arkham Asylum.
That's the Spider-Man theme. Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man. So, are there any... Well, tomorrow, we're going to learn about a brand new Arkham game. Any villains you want to see? Any cool shit you want to happen? Anybody you want to play as? What do you think?
I'm more concerned with the reason why they're making it, aside from money, of course. Because in terms of the storyline, they've come to a perfect stop with Arkham Knight. Now, of course, this is a prequel, so got no qualms with that. And I'm assuming this happened way before the Arkham Asylum series?
It's probably in between Origins and Asylum.
Probably.
If so, I do wonder if Nightwing is going to be in it. Theoretically, we could get Jason Todd as Robin. Maybe Tim Drake's not a thing yet. I don't know. I honestly think you should, like, the rumor is it's a prequel, but I think you should set it after Arkham Knight, because I'm just going to be honest, I was never satisfied with that ending.
Oh, I mean, do explain why.
Well, it's just like, my identity is revealed to the world, but don't worry, Alfred. I'm going to fake my own death, but I'm still going to be Batman. How is that a cool ending? It's not as fun for me.
I mean, fair enough. I suppose you could see it as a legacy piece that his legacy kind of lives on, kind of symbolism. And I really like the ending with the final boss being more psychological than anything else, with Batman finally conquering his inner demons. I think that was excellent in the story sort of sense.
Honestly, if I were the storyteller, which I'm not, but what I would have done, I would have had Batman at war with himself the whole time. And then last minute, instead of Batman beating the Joker, I would have Batman just regain himself long enough to defeat Scarecrow, and then him actually succumb to Joker.
Succumb to Joker?
Yeah, I would have had Batman become Joker, and I would have had told then a sequel story where Nightwing takes up the role of Batman and has to either A, take him out, or B, cure him. I think
meanwhile, on the parallel universe with a dark alternative ending of Batman Arkham Knight.
Well, it's just kind of lame, you know? The ending is literally like, my identity got revealed. This is going to be so interesting for story potential. No, pretend to kill myself, story is over. I'm just saying, there's more to do there. And if it's a prequel or a soft reboot, like everyone's saying, fine. I'm okay with that. I just want to play more Arkham. But at the same time, I don't know, man. It just seems weird that the Court of Owls would have been in this universe and done absolutely nothing. I don't know. Maybe they've been time, but
this is the same universe that has Superman, mind you. Batman could have contacted Superman anytime and he could have solved every problem. But then this isn't Superman. This is Batman we're talking about.
And speaking of Superman, that leads us to something else. And I'm going to send you a picture, Callum.
Okay.
Real fast, while I'm sending you this picture, do you have any villains you'd like to see? Like, if you got your way, this Batman villain would be in the game.
Condiment Man.
Condiment King?
Condiment King.
With how dark the Arkham universe is, it would be very neat to like see someone who's like, I'm the Condiment King, and he's like insane, and he puts acid and like ketchup and just shoots it at you.
Probably worth a Google.
Just thinking off the top.
What we need is some kind of DLC suit where you get to play as the Lego version of Batman.
That would be very elaborate. I don't know if they're going to put in the work towards that, but hey, it'd be kind of cool.
They did Adam West. They did the animated version. They did Dark Knight Returns version. The Lego version's next.
I think I'd like to see Mad Hatter come back, or even Professor Pig. Because Mad Hatter always has these really trippy levels. Maybe give him a proper boss fight this time. And Professor Pig is just so scary to me. Like, I am fascinated by Professor Pig because he terrifies me. But look in your messages, Callum. You're gonna see a little image.
Okay.
This image a couple days ago. Please describe what you see.
Okay, so I'm seeing a sort of purplish dark outline of Superman. He's looking outwards dramatically. There seems to be some kind of genetic thingy in his eyes, like one of those anime little sparks, like and on his head is a cross that says Suicide Squad.
That image, Callum, was accompanied by hashtag Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, new Rocksteady video game.
Oh, you rocked.
No.
This is
Yep, you picked up on it. These are the guys who made the original Arkham games.
Whoa!
Yep. So the question is, are these in the same world? We don't know. But I would like to at least highlight that this means we're going to get a Suicide Squad game. A game where we play as the Suicide Squad and try to kill the Justice League.
Yikes.
I think that is a very interesting idea to go with. I don't know if it's the best choice, because I really... Wouldn't your first thought be, oh, let's do a Justice League game, and maybe they fight the Suicide Squad? But no, Rocksteady was like, you know what? What if instead we just murdered the shit out of them? And someone said yes.
I guess it was just some kind of conceptual party, and they were onto a Justice League game, but some drunk member just thought, nah, this not the Suicide Squad's dead. Look at this movie here. You want it to be fine if Harley Quinn was beating up Superman with a bat, even though it would do nothing? That'd be fine.
Joker was send them all broken condoms and stuff. It'll be so cool.
Like rats and yeah, he's in Blade Runner, right?
I think we can assume this will have nothing to do with the Suicide Squad movies, but I do think the idea is there. And of course, the Suicide Squad has had so many fucking members that we don't really know what this roster is going to be. I think we could take a guess and say Deadshot and Harley are probably in it.
All right.
We could also probably assume Captain Boomerang. Although even then, I guess we don't know. And then from there, I don't know. It has such a rich history. It could honestly be any DC anti-heroes or villains. We could see Killer Croc. We could see... where's some other ones? That's it. Just Killer Croc. He's the only
one. There's a vast, immense array of team members. Just Harley Quinn and Killer Croc.
Harley's just standing there like, we're both from Gotham. That's a coincidence. But there are plenty of people, like Cheetah from Wonder Woman, Green Lantern villains. Hell, if you wanted to put a hero on there, Guy Gardner would be cool to finally see.
Guy Gardner?
Guy Gardner is the angsty Green Lantern.
Ah, right. Must be pretty angry with the Ryan Reynolds movie.
His costume is like cooler than freaking Hal Jordan. So because of that, I've always been very pro Guy Gardner. Also, his stories are always pretty cool because he's kind of a jackass.
What have we learned? Jackasses make for excellent, inspiring stories.
Well, he's definitely like a jackass with a heart of gold. Let's see. It would be cool to see characters like maybe from the Al Ghul family. Maybe we could get a Talia Al Ghul in there.
Objection. If this is set in the same universe as Arkham City, then Talia al Ghul died.
Well, this would probably also be a prequel. Also, know if it is. So it could be separate.
Maybe the aim of the game is to get Talia to make out with Bruce Wayne to give birth to Damian Wayne.
Ew. That's a weird way to tell.
It happened. It's gonna happen.
send in the Suicide Squad to make sure Batman bangs and then has a baby.
It'll be makes much more sense than him making out with Barbara Gordon.
I don't like that one either, but that one is, I just would really hate it if we walk in, Amanda Waller's standing there, and she's just like, okay, I understand this is going to be a weird one, but I need you to make Batman fuck. It is the only way.
Sir, I heard that the Suicide Squad intends for you.
Let them try it. My chastity belt ain't coming off today.
The utility belt's gonna come in handy.
But I think that the story will probably instead be, if it is in the Arkham universe, which it might not be, but if it is, I think the story will be Batman is gone. Let's take out the rest of the Justice League.
Batman has to... Right. I mean, Batman has to babysit Damian Wayne. Of course someone has to replace Batman in that game.
Batman's dead. Like, well, he faked his death. Like, in the current world of Arkham, Batman is at least believed to be dead.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you suggesting that the Suicide Squad game is set after the Arkham series?
I don't know. I think that's what I would do with the story, because at the very least, we know fucking Superman's in it. And it's called Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. So I have to assume the rest of the Justice League is in it. If not, that's a pretty shitty title.
So I have a suspicion. What was the name of that? I don't know, Antichrist Superman. What was his name again? He was like Superman, but evil. What was his name again?
Bizarro.
Bizarro, yeah. I'm thinking that's Bizarro, maybe, in that picture you showed me. Yeah.
I think it could be, but since the game is called Kill the Justice League, I think we have to assume that's probably Superman.
Right, but Bizarro is often associated with... Is he usually associated with dark, purplish, brooding, evil colors?
Well, here's the thing. This image is like the Suicide Squad. They're going to be hunting him, so maybe the Suicide Squad itself is established with those colors.
Fair enough.
I do think it's possible Bizarro could be playable, though, because, you know... If you get to play as Bizarro, you basically get to play as Superman.
Hey! I'm just imagining the gameplay if it's similar to Arkham. So it'd be pretty similar to controlling that sort of third-person view of the superhero, except this time with Superman, it's completely overpowered as you can fly and pretty much super pound really tough enemies.
Well, I am wondering if it's going to play as Arkham, because in Arkham, you know, even though some characters have guns and all the characters have gadgets, most of the combat is punchy fun times. But with the Justice League, it can't just be punchy fun times. Green Lantern can make race cars and giant boxing gloves. Surely Green Lantern could kill you without punching you. And, of course, you got characters like Captain Boomerang, who I would assume would have to be really projectile-heavy. You could theoretically have the Enchantress, and, of course, she is a magic user. Hell, I'd love to see Constantine. He's kind of an anti-hero.
Oh.
I don't know, though. I think they're going to focus more on character... You know how when you have your anti-heroes... You have your anti-heroes like...
brooding, emo, eyeshadowy...
All of them.
Yeah.
Was technically an anti-hero. Look, it's sort of like how Poison Ivy in the comics right now is considered an anti-hero. But if you were to, like, round up, like, it was like, you can't call her an anti-hero. You got to call her either a human or a villain. Like a hero or a villain. You'd pick villain, but with Deadpool, you'd probably pick hero. I think that in terms of the Suicide Squad, they should pick anti-heroes that are more villains than good guys, you know?
Or there's the ones who are more heroes than villains. I don't know where this game's going.
I don't either. I think it's a weird choice, but I don't think it's a bad choice.
It has potential.
I do think Amanda Waller is going to play a role. I don't think she'll be playable.
It certainly has more potential than the movie.
And speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and take that segue. Tomorrow, we are going to learn things about several upcoming DC movies. We are going to get a new trailer and potentially a release date for the new Wonder Woman movie. We are going to hear stuff about the Black Adam movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Ooh.
And even getting some stuff here and there about The Flash.
The stars of the universe.
I also think it is likely that they will announce some of their further movies, you know, like a little more distant off, you know? Because right now we've got like Wonder Woman and now Black Adam. And I don't know, I guess there's going to be an Aquaman 2 and probably a Shazam 2. But nothing like has been super announced. We do also know that we're going to see Matt Reeves' Batman. It's going to get a trailer, I think, tomorrow, along with the Snyder Cut getting a trailer.
A lot of people have been commenting on the poster for the Matt Reeves version, saying, looks dope, they say.
There's a poster?
Yeah, there's some kind of a poster. It's not really too impressive, it's just the title. Let's see. Yeah, this is Ron Smith saying the poster looks dope. This is Ron from Instagram saying the poster looks dope with the Batman, but well, the film. Yeah, Ron, we need to have a word with you. How do you define that as a poster, Ron?
Ron, would you laugh at my joke earlier? He's not here. He's not here.
And all that while I was playing a song from Cowboy Bebop.
I'm going to quickly look up Ron's thing so I can see this picture. Is it actually a poster, or is it just like the words Bat?
It says The Batman, DC.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm on his Instagram. I fucking see it. Is it like towards the top?
It's like one of the you know, those story things that you press the picture and then they show something.
Story, okay. Oh, that's a logo, Callum.
Yeah, Ron, that's a logo.
You can't correct Ron. He's not here. You should have called it a logo.
Ron called it.
I understand that Ron was also incorrect, but you did not correct him, which leaves you as incorrect as well.
Ron, you have infected me once again.
You did this to you, dunderhead. Yeah. Been a while since I threw one of those out. Anyways. Yeah, so there could be stuff for Suicide Squad. I guess I'm kind of excited. I gotta be honest, with the Wonder Woman trailers, it hasn't really been all that exciting to me.
We already had some previous trailers for Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, but those are what I'm talking about. They haven't excited me much. So when it comes to this movie, like, I like Cheetah. I want to see the movie. But at the same time, I'm like, this movie was supposed to come out a very long time ago.
I mean, give them credit. The timelines for the Wonder Woman movie so far are quite creative.
Creative, yes. Necessary, I don't know. Like, honestly, I would much rather see Wonder Woman in the modern day because I feel like that's a more interesting place than 1984. That being said, though, I'm okay with this. Like, I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully, I'll enjoy it. I really love the first Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good. And, Wonder Woman has a character I've always kind of been lukewarm on. Like, it's always been, I like her, but that's it. That's the end of it. I think I like her, I guess. I don't look forward to her. Like, whenever I'm reading a comic book and Batman shows up, you just know shit's gonna go down. If Wonder Woman shows up, it's just like, hey, Wonder Woman's here. Cool. Like, that's it.
It's gonna be disappointing if your little cousin dresses up as Wonder Woman and says, look at me, look at me. You're gonna look at him and just go, yeah, it was cool.
Why didn't you dress up as Gwynpool? Cousin. Bad. Be gone. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I don't know if this new trailer is gonna win me over. It could. I don't think it will.
So other movies we keep hearing about, there's various Batmans coming along. There's the Robert Pattinson Batman, which is a bit more, what's the word? Not really, is it niche or is it retroized? I don't know, but
well, I have news for it about Batman, but not Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Okay.
Two other Batmen, actually. Two Batmen that are going to show up in the Flash movie. One of them played by Michael Keaton.
No! What?
Yeah. Michael Keaton is going to be returning as the Batman in the Flash movie. Theoretically. Now, there are two ways they can do this. Number one, maybe it's an alternate dimension. Number two, and this is what I'm kind of hoping for, he's going to be playing evil Thomas Wayne. Because if you know the Flashpoint story, Flashpoint is an alternate universe.
Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about it.
You're good.
We just completely moved on. We're talking about the DC con now.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
it's okay. God. It's okay.
Welcome to the conversation.
I'm tired as heck.
We just hit the movie part, so that's good for you.
And Ben Affleck, Ben Affleck's a good actor, but he's had to work with rough material, but he's returning nevertheless. Robert Pattinson looks quite cool, especially with that Wonder Woman. And Robert Pattinson's got that minimal Batmobile, which is kind of cool for a beginner Batman. And then Michael Keaton returning, that is amazing.
Oh, also, in other news, this is sort of what I was leading up to. Ben Affleck is actually coming back. It sounds like The Flash will be his last movie as Batman, but he is going to be in it.
Please let this be good for Ben Affleck. Poor Ben, he is a really good actor. He does a good job with Batman, but he's had to work with rough material. He's had not very good movies so far, so hopefully this will go out with a bang. Or a flash even.
I still think Ben Affleck is the best part of those movies still.
Yeah.
Especially Batman v Superman. Him and Wonder Woman pretty much carry the film. And even then, they drop it a couple times. And you know what happens when you drop a movie, baby? It doesn't then
to save Martha.
Yeah, don't talk about that. I don't like that. But back to what I was saying, Flashpoint, in that reality, Bruce Wayne is actually the one who got shot in the alleyway. And because of that, Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, and he's more of a grizzled, he will kill villains Batman. And Martha Wayne actually becomes the Joker. So it's a very different place, and I'm wondering if Michael Keaton will be playing that version of Thomas Wayne. He's the right age for it. I think it could be cool.
Or he could travel to a parallel dimension where Hollywood kept hiring Michael Keaton to play Batman, and he kept the Tim Burton aesthetic. Maybe that's something there too.
There is one other theory that could relate to that. I mean, if that were true and this is just an alternate universe Batman, this guy's kind of old. Maybe too old to be Batman anymore. Maybe that alternate universe is the Batman Beyond universe, and we could see Terry McGinnis. I don't know. Why are you licking your lips? Comment.
Because I'm eating honey.
Okay.
I can.
All right. Sharice's face describes my attitude towards this.
I'm still wondering what the hell's going on.
Okay, so there's a DC convention tomorrow, and they're going to announce a bunch of new stuff. So me and Cal, since it looked like we weren't going to be able to do Disney Plus pals, we were like, hey, let's just talk about this shit and all the shit that could come of it. And speaking of that shit, let's move forward.
I was like, I'm hearing. I'm sorry, it's my mom playing music in the background. I'm like, why am I hearing music? I'm officially emotionally unstable right now.
It's okay. We are filming though.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just explode. Literally, Okay, so gotta keep my head in the game. So tomorrow we should see at least the first parts of Black Adam, which has been confirmed for a while now, and is finally happening. I'm ready. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Black Adam is a cool idea.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a ton about how you would go about giving Black Adam his own movie. Especially because he's a villain.
Oh, I have yet to watch Shazam.
You'd love it. You specifically shared you'd love it.
all I know is that Zachary Levi was in it, and I like him as Flynn Rider or Eugene Fitzherbert in Tangled.
I mean, it's very your comedy.
And one of the kids from It 2017's in it, so.
Yes, that is correct.
They just can't get his names right.
Have you heard of a staph infection? I just love that part.
They're gazebos. They're gazebos. Black Adam thoughts.
No, don't bark. Please don't bark. Stop barking.
Yes, bring in Crypto. Bring in the bat dog person.
Hate the Bat Hound.
I thought people hated Crypto.
I don't.
Hate Crypto. I don't hate Crypto. I think he's a cool pooch. And that is why Batman.
TV series that came out. Maybe that's why people hated Crypto. People hated Crypto for a long time. I don't know why.
The super dog is in the Teen Titans show.
Which one?
The Teen Titans show that's out right now, the live action one.
Oh, that I haven't seen. I don't have anything DC related.
Oh, the live action version. Batman, edgy.
Oh wait, is that the one where Robin's like F Batman?
Yeah, that's the one where.
Oh, okay.
This isn't a grandma's DC show.
To be fair, apparently there is a big fan base behind that show, and from what I've seen, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not. You know how everybody's like, Neil, you got to be a little more okay with superheroes being serious and gritty. I feel like this is the compromise where everything is serious and gritty, but also still superhero-y.
Well, see, that's why the original Teen Titans from 2003 from Cartoon Network worked so well, and not like Teen Titans Go and other things. Heck, even Young Justice, that's the reason why that one worked, but that got canceled because there's no merchandise.
I mean, it's back now. I do believe that Titans could be really good, especially because if rumors are to be believed, I'm going to tie this back into talking about DC Fandom. Tomorrow, it will be confirmed that Jason Todd, who is Robin currently in the DC shows, is going to become Red Hood in season 3. Which, if that means, it means I have to buy Disney. Wait, what?
Not Disney Plus. No, you
Buy
need a
Disney merchandising. Purchase Marvel instead.
Disney Plus. Fuck Batman.
Hey, I mean, Warner Brothers said Iron Man sucks, so why not?
Eh. But with Red Hood coming out, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy DC Universe or whatever their streaming service is. This character has been my
HBO Max, maybe. I don't know.
because I'm gonna have to get that for like a little bit too, at least a month, so that I can watch the Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut. Maybe that should have been released in the theaters in the first place.
Speaking of which, it is getting a trailer tomorrow, a proper trailer with new footage.
Wow. Well, hopefully it's kind of better. I swear, is it just me, or is it the villain that was in it? What's his name? Steppenwolf or whatever? His plan and like the minions and all. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
By all means, I will hold on to this camera for a second.
I'll hold on to my Funko Pop.
I just woke up about this. I woke up and I thought about this, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of true. Doesn't the Justice League? I know people have been comparing that to Avengers, but can we talk about this movie for a second?
Sure, why not?
Talk about this. Okay, okay. Rise of the freaking Guardians is literally my favorite DreamWorks film. Fight me. Second would be How to Train Your Dragon franchise, but Rise of the Guardians is like, yes, okay. Here, let's compare, shall we? Let's compare Justice League with Rise of the Guardians. So you got a villain, right? And he has minions that basically feed off the fear. Does that sound familiar? Familiar? And then they have to bring back together. They have to bring a bunch of nobodies together to fight against the boogeyman, and you have one of the characters that acts like a child. One of the characters, spoiler alert, that dies and now is resurrected. You got a female character. You got an Australian, I guess he's North or you know, what's his face? Aquaman or whatever. I guess North of that. I don't know.
You got a big buff man who's a hope for all mankind.
And also, Steppenwolf is basically defeated the same way that Pitch Black is defeated.
I definitely understand what you're getting at, but you got to realize a lot of like stories are about here's a group of nobodies who come together to defeat somebody. Like I don't know what that one stands, but it is
weird. It's just too
that,
coincidental. I'm sorry, it's just too coincidental. I had to go on a rant here.
There is a resurrection in both movies. Like Pitch Black does sort of die very similar to how Steppenwolf dies, especially where it's like you're afraid and now they can smell your fear, and they both die off screen.
Which DreamWorks, you better get this movie a sequel or a TV series. So help me, I need it right now. Okay, we can talk about
at the very least some kind of storybook series.
Or a show.
I need a sequel or TV series immediately. I want one. I don't care if you had to fire half of your workers because the movie bombed. Okay, we can talk about DC now.
Thank you. Well, with the Snyder Cut, they've already said a couple things that have made me happy. Number one, there were like rumors, like apparently according to Zack Snyder, there was a guy, he was a He was a military general or something. And Zack Snyder was going to reveal him to secretly be Martian Manhunter in his cut. But he
Martian
didn't do that.
Manhunter.
Just
Well,
wait.
don't we already have one in Supergirl, though?
We do, and I love him in that show. But
I mean, I haven't been watching the later Supergirl episodes. I'm still on season 2, but like, just shows you how much I need to catch up. But
here's the thing: this is what's weird about Supergirl. Supergirl starts to get really good, but like only in season 4. Like once you hit season 4, Supergirl is great, and then season 5 is pretty good. It of course got delayed, but it's pretty good. I don't know. It's just if you can get through season 1, and then you can get through season 3, because season 3 it gets bad again. Season 4 is awesome.
Like
I had
the
to sit through a season 1 and a season 3 just to get to the good stuff.
The only thing I remember was that Superman returned on there, and then like they had like a battle at the end because he's mind controlled, and that's all I remember. Oh, spoilers for those who haven't watched it yet. Sorry.
Season 2 is a little janky sometimes. But
Also, there's like an Idina Menzel song somewhere called "Small World," which I freaking love.
It's Supergirl?
Yeah, it's called "Small World."
I don't think I've heard it.
Nah, I think it was probably in season 3. Maybe that's the reason why I've heard it.
I mean, I did watch season 3. I think I just wasn't paying attention.
Now I'm just imagining Idina Menzel just showing up in that ride from Disneyland, just singing, "It's a small world."
Just Zelda sitting on like in like the Italy part of it. Sup.
Oh no, I think it was the part where her boyfriend from, Krypton, I think had to sacrifice himself, and that's when the song played.
Oh, okay. I know this part. I don't know the song, but I know that part.
I'm not going to play because of copyright issues.
There are also rumors that a Green Lantern could show up, and it is
as long as he's not played by Ryan Reynolds. I mean, no offense to Ryan Reynolds, but Deadpool, you good. Just stay over there.
Okay, so I know Callum didn't know who this person was. There's this character named Kilowog. He's essentially this big-looking alien dude. And apparently there were, like, storyboards, or there was at least mention by Zack Snyder that originally fucking Bruce Wayne was going to reach out to the Green Lanterns. He was going to figure out a way to reach out to them and request help against fighting the threats. And Kilowog was going to come down and essentially say, "We're dealing with our own threats. We can't help you." And then leave. And that would have been cool enough for me if they just had a Green Lantern show up and do something really cool instead of that one guy with the hammer. That was lame. You could have done more with your Green Lanterns. I'm just saying, I'm not expecting the Snyder Cut to be this big, amazing thing, but I am hoping it's just a better version of Justice League.
Even just by this bit.
Sorry, I'm humming the theme song to Rise of the Guardians.
I thought that's what it was. Moving past the Snyder Cut, though, we will likely get some cast announcements for the new Suicide Squad movie being done by James Gunn.
My friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
I started a joke. But
You
now I
owe me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You
got
don't
the
owe me.
joke's on me. But hopefully this one will be good.
I mean, the only reason why I wanted to watch it, the first one, was because of Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, and look how that turned out. Like, say what you want about Suicide Squad. I don't think Birds of Prey would have happened without Suicide Squad to, like, demonstrate the character of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I know, like, in 2016, like, in Vegas, like, Joker and Harley Quinn were, like, the most popular characters to dress up on Halloween, even though specifically 2016 was a year of clown sightings. No one was allowed to dress up as a clown because of those clown sightings. And yet there was people dressed up as freaking Joker. I was like, well, I guess I don't know if he would count though, but okay.
I
Good for you
think Joker
guys.
is enough from the clowns where you can like tell that Joker is the Joker.
Hey, at least no one dressed up as Pennywise. Thank God, because I would have had a heart attack or something.
But that can still happen now. And that fills
No,
you with dread.
I'm okay with Tim Curry. I'm not okay with freaking Bill Skarsgård. Dirty little secret. Heck no. You don't know my dirty little secrets.
Warner Brothers does own the It franchise, so wouldn't it be something if just Cher was watching the DC fandom, and then it's like, well, we've decided to upset this one girl, and then we're gonna go ahead and put Pennywise the Dancing Clown in Justice League.
Oh, actually, what's it called? Space Jam. Yeah, there was a sneak preview and it had like the Wicked Witch, like Joker and Pennywise in it. I was confused. I didn't know what the heck was going on. But I immediately clicked out the video as soon as I saw Pennywise. I was like, hell no.
Oh, was it like a fake video? Like a fake trailer?
I feel like it was a fake video, but I don't know. I was just scared regardless.
Well, I think Suicide Squad, like, look, that movie, like, say what you want about that movie, whether you like it, not a lot of people like it, but whether you like it,
My mom actually didn't want to watch the movie at first. My dad and I had to convince her that it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, the third act's kind of lame.
I'm not a fan. I really wanted to like it because I like the Suicide Squad. And I like what the Suicide Squad could be. Because
it also won an Oscar.
Yeah, for the... Hey, you cannot argue that Killer Croc looks awesome in that movie. I do wonder if he'll come back, too. Anyways, keep on track, Neil. Keep on track. So, I think that with Suicide Squad 2, we get a good chance to see some cool shit with these characters. And
John Cena!
Why are you talking about John Cena?
Because he's supposed to be in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, look it up. I will show you. I won't show you. I can't show you. But I will look it up. John Cena's supposed to be in
will
it.
show you. Joke's on you, Charisse. No one can see John Cena. Callum, your mic has gone out. Get closer. You've been Callum.
Suicide correctly, that would actually Idris Elba teases his character, big reveal for DC Fandom. Ooh.
Idris Elba in DC.
Yeah, I've heard that Idris Elba is just going to play Deadshot, but
I know. I actually didn't mind what's his face, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Well, here's the thing: if he's teasing, there's a big reveal. Maybe he's playing someone else, like Bronze Tiger. That'd be cool.
But Viola Davis is supposed to come back as Amanda Waller.
That's fine. She did really good as Amanda Waller. I think that would be good.
Wait. Okay, so additionally, Idris Elba, John Cena. I told you John Cena's coming. This one child that was in A Wrinkle in Time remake that came out 2 years ago is supposed to be in it.
Oh, really?
Male or female?
Yeah, it was a girl. It was the girl with the glasses. The curly hair.
She could be playing Deadshot's daughter.
Ah.
Peter Capel. Wait, what? Peter Capellady? Capel. I'm so bad with last names. I'm literally just waking up right now.
Peter Capybara. That's his name.
Yeah, that dude. Pete Davidson.
That's not his actual name. Capybara, not his last name. That is a fucking animal in Australia.
Sean Gunn. Michael Rooker. Michael Rooker's supposed to be in it.
I heard Dave Bautista is supposed to be in it as well.
This is an all-star cast in a DC movie?
Tell him that's not uncommon.
Fair enough.
I mean, look at Wonder Woman. That had some big names like Chris Pine.
Chris Pine is Jack Frost from
Lupin.
Rise of the Guardians. He is hot. He's my favorite Chris of all my Chris's lovers.
He was a good
You know me,
Spider-Man.
I have like 5 Chris's that I like, and Chris Pine's #1 on my list.
He was one of the Spider-Men in Spider-Verse. He is the one who sings Spidey Bells. In case you didn't know, Spider-Verse actually released a Christmas album because they made a joke about it in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
And I listen to it every year.
Oh, hey, did you know Polka Dot Man's supposed to be in the movie?
I did. I'm so excited for that bullshit.
Wait, who the hell is Polka Dot Man?
Polka Dot Man. I don't want to spoil anything, but
Wait, does he make polka dots? Is that what I know?
He's stupid.
Wait, why is he in the movie then?
Instead of answering that question, I would like to tell you about something else I read about this movie, and one of its
King
members,
Shark.
Keeper. Ooh, King Shark might be in it. That could be cool. But there's going to be
I feel like King Shark's probably going to be like the new Croc.
probably.
Yeah.
It's going to be a character called Peacekeeper. And when researching stuff about this character,
You
Like-
said this in the past, yes.
I did, but I'm saying again. The line is, Peacekeeper wants peace so badly, he's willing to kill for it. And I love that contradiction of, if you're fucking killing people, it isn't peaceful, Peacekeeper. So I like to imagine that
It's basically an oxymoron or a juxtaposition.
play.
Yeah.
That's why I hope Dave Bautista is playing him, because I know with like Dave Bautista's acting, he could totally like kill a bunch of guys in a room, and then afterwards the room is silent and go, "See, it's so peaceful." Just while he's like dropping a dead body on the ground or something. I want this. Maybe that makes me weird, but I want it.
Tell me what you're waiting for.
We did kind of glance past fucking Red Hood being added into Titans. Are there any other DC like teen characters you guys would like to see in Titans? Because say what you want about the story and stuff, at least all their costumes look cool.
Oh,
And they probably-
shoot. Ooh, I'm trying to think of other characters that I like from my OG Titans, my Teen Titans from 2003. Terra.
I was about to say it could be cool if Terra was a thing.
Yeah, because Terra, Beast Boy, Betrayal.
Well, from what I've heard, so far there's like a relationship happening with Beast Boy and Raven.
Oh,
Which-
yeah, BB Ray. That's the ship name, I think.
So I think it would be cool if like Terra came in and just fucked all of that over.
You go, Tara Strong.
Calamel
Wait,
Smack.
she doesn't voice. No. I know, but she doesn't voice Terra. No, Terra voices Raven.
Terra voiced by Ashley Johnson, I believe.
Yes, Ashley. Oh yeah, both her and Greg Sipes work on Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, and the Ben 10 Alien Force franchise.
Oftentimes, weirdly enough, end up becoming each other's like boyfriend and girlfriend.
I know, right?
Look at the movies.
It's almost as if there's teenage drama.
No.
Indeed. I mean, they're putting so many characters in it. I think at this point, I think Kid Flash.
Yeah,
Should
like Kid Flash. But wouldn't he already be? Wait, is he already in the Flash?
Yeah,
can't
but
remember.
separate universes.
Oh
So-
yeah.
I mean, I think it's interesting because Aqualad is in it. Superboy is in it.
Oh, Bumblebee!
Oh yeah,
Bumblebee.
Transformer Bumblebee. I know who you're talking about, but it would be funny if it was the Transformer Bumblebee.
I was beginning to think of the Transformer Bumblebee.
I want
guess.
more female characters.
Just get the Transformers in there.
Ooh,
More-
Hawk. Wait, no, Dove's already in it. Never mind. Wait,
Yeah,
is
just
Speedy
get
in
him.
it?
And then just get our friend
Beat
John Bailey
on
to voice Soundwave again.
Wonder Girl.
Wonder Girl is in it.
Oh shoot. Is
We're
Superboy
naming
in
all
it?
the children of
Yes,
all the children
All
of
teenage superheroes. So
So pretty
Clark
much
Kent,
everybody from Young Justice is in it, right?
okay. Damien
Cyborg.
Damian Wayne.
Sure, why not? No, Dick Grayson is in it. Damian Wayne isn't a thing yet. Tim Drake isn't even a thing yet. Right now, the Robin is.
Neil, if you're saying that Damian Wayne's not a thing yet, are you suggesting that Batman and Talia have yet to get together?
I want this plot point. Why do you want a plot point where the Suicide Squad comes in and needs Batman to have a child? Why is that your goal, sir?
Because I find that funny now.
I find it incredibly creepy. Funny, but creepy.
You're
They were
always coming up.
The side of, I want this video game to be all about Batman procreating.
Oh, Charisse is just giving us an odd look.
Yeah,
Girl.
their video game with about
Jericho. Jinx. Yes, Jinx.
Jericho's in. Don't know
Jinx.
about Jinx.
Jinx. Freaking love her.
Slade's
Cole.
daughter is in it too. I think her name's Rose.
Cole. Oh yeah, Cole. Yes, Cole. Cole's pretty.
I guess if I got to pick, like someone was like, Neil, pick one. I would honestly probably just want Cyborg to come in from Doom Patrol, because it's weird to see Robin, Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire, and not Cyborg.
Hello. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans. Oh my gosh, I actually have a poster of Teen Titans in my room.
As well as Invader Zim. Ah, there it is. That's amazing. That's really cool.
I
mean,
got
there-
out of the Comic-Con.
There's plenty of cool choices, though. I do like what you were saying, Speedy. It would be cool to get some Red Arrow stuff.
I met the voice actor who played Cyborg in Teen Titans.
Gary Payton?
Yeah, I saw him in Glasgow.
That's neat.
Jericho, Harold.
You're just looking at a Google list of all teenage DC characters.
Yes.
Well,
Bumblebee. I want Bumblebee to come in.
Wait a minute.
Bumblebee's-
Are you listing all the teenage characters? Well, technically speaking, everyone who's grown to adult has been through their teenage phase. So if you're going through all of them, you might as well have the teenage Batman and the teenage Superman and the teenage Flash and the teenage Wonder Woman and the teenage Flash and the teenage Green Lantern.
You're going mad with power.
Yes, she
Going-
is.
Mad with power. You, Caleb! You! Squirrel.
Wait. What villains have been on her so far? I know
Okay.
A
Blackfire.
DC villain.
I know Blackfire's in it.
Blackfire's going to be in the second one, in the next season. Deathstroke, Dr.
Yeah.
Light. Why do I know this much about Titans? I haven't seen it all the way through.
Dr. Light
Oh
from,
my god.
from Mega
Yeah,
Man?
Dr. Light.
From Mega Man?
No.
No. Dr. Light is. I find it adorable that you assume that, but Dr. Light. Is a-
Wily.
we will stop Batman.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Well, you know who else would be cool to have?
Ew.
I think they probably already have him. I'm not sure. I've yet to watch Titans, so.
I'll tell you.
One
Maybe.
of my favorite villains from the original, from the 2003 series, was Brother Blood.
Brother Blood could be cool. He's not in it. I don't think so.
Don't you mean Blood Brothers? That musical with the two guys looking out for each other, making a blood oath, and then living their lives in the musical.
Oh, Madame Rouge. Madame Rouge.
I like how she just went right past you. She saw you, acknowledged you were there, kept driving.
Does anyone remember Mumbo? Mumbo the Magician?
I will say this. Was he the time travel guy?
No. He's the one that's voiced by Tom Kenny.
I know there's an episode where, like, a guy with a top hat with a clock on it sends...
Well, he does have a top hat, but he's not, like, the time travel. There's an episode where the Titans become animals, and they're part of a show. And basically Mumbo's trying to, axe them off by the final, the grand finale.
Why not just turn them into, like, rats and then step on them?
Oh,
Wait,
also,
I have an idea.
He also
A
has
very
a
ingenious
typical villain
idea.
song called
You'll
Master.
turn them into a flea, a harmless little flea. Then you'll put those fleas in the box. Then you'll put those boxes into another box, and then I'll mail that box to myself. And when it arrives, I'll smash it right back.
Yzma confirmed. Yzma will be in Titan season 3.
No, but I was saying that Mumbo also has a pretty cool villain song called Master of Your Fate. Tom Kenny's an awesome singer, by the way. I love you, Tom Kenny. Keep doing SpongeBob.
Last thing about Titans, because it sounds like none of us really watch it. Is there villains? Yeah, because there isn't an announcement of the villain for season 3. But theoretically, if Jason Todd is going to become Red Hood, that means to some degree we have to see Joker. Because Joker kills Jason Todd. That's how it is. So I am curious, who do you guys think the villain of season 3 could be, knowing now that Red Hood is involved?
Blackfire.
I mean, Blackfire is definitely going to be a part of it. Like, she was in season singer. I think it could be cool to see Brother Blood.
I really want to get it so bad. Is Trigon in it? I think, wasn't Trigon in it already? Yeah.
Trigon was one of season 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, this is why I don't watch the first time. I'm so confused.
I think... I'm trying to think.
Bless you.
Maybe Ra's al Ghul? I don't know. I think they need a Batman villain to come in.
I mean, with Red Hood, I think Joker's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, but at the same time, there are rules about filming with the Joker. You apparently can't have him like, you can't see his face. If you see his face, it has to be obscured somehow. And you can't have him on screen for a certain amount of time. There are just a lot of rules with Joker. That being said, I do hope they let them do the Jason Todd death right. Especially because Jason Todd has been one of the characters that have been really well done in the show from what I have seen. Like, from what I've seen and heard, Jason Todd is one of the better parts of the show.
Oh, so, I remember people were hating on Starfire at one point. I forgot why.
Everyone thought she looked like a prostitute.
Oh.
And then in the season 1, it's revealed she was a prostitute. So that's what. Moving on, though. I'm gonna get hate comments for that. Like, you don't know that. You didn't watch it. I did watch it. It seemed like she was probably a prostitute. What else is there to talk about? What else? Oh, yes. So back to video games for a second. Everybody thinks Injustice 3 is going to be announced at this thing. And I think that's expectations, because Mortal Kombat 11 isn't done yet. Or at least...
Well, what?
done? Injustice 3. Do you know what Injustice is, Lady Sharon?
Oh yes! I watched cutscenes.
The
I don't like
opposite
it.
of
Here's the thing.
justice.
Here's the thing with me. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with me. I used to play video games. Like Soul Calibur was like my favorite growing up.
Oh.
But I remember watching my brother playing Kingdom Hearts, but I never really played it myself because I was just looking at the cutscenes, and nowadays I just look at the cutscenes.
I mean, I
don't care about the cutscenes in video games because I want to hear, some of the voice actors that I know, like, oh, that's Tara Strong. Oh, that's that one chick that was in the first movie. Oh, hey, Idina Menzel's Elsa in Kingdom Hearts 3. Wow, James Woods is still Hades. Heck yeah.
Kari Payton. Oh wait, you're talking about fucking Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. I just remembered.
She mentioned
Justice. There is a character named Ares. So I was like, she's just thinking of Ares. She said Hades by accident, but then I was like, wait a minute, Elijah Woods didn't play Ares. And then it was like, okay, she's talking about Kingdom Hearts.
No, but I don't know why, but it was on my recommendation list for like Injustice 2, where they were just basically doing like the interactions and stuff. And like freaking Harley Quinn and Blue Beetle stole the show for me, okay? They were so hilarious.
Harley is my favorite character in Injustice. Her moveset is
Tara
very
strong. What? Go Tara. Go Tara.
I do think they may replace Tara with the new Harley Quinn voice actress, though.
I know, but that's okay.
It's a good voice. Although I love the Tara Strong voice too.
I know a lot of people give her flack about Harley Quinn because they say it's just basically a grown-up version of Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents. But I think she still puts her own style. And also she does kind of sound like the original voice of Harley Quinn from the Batman animated series, Miss Arlene. Yeah, I forgot her last.
Even when she's doing threatening stuff, and even when like Joker's dead and stuff, in her voice, there's like this inherent joy that can't like come out of her voice. There's just, in the voice she's doing, there is like fun. It's hard to describe, but it just sounds fun. And it really fits the character.
Yeah, and also, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite, interactions before they battle. Her versus Black Adam. She's like, "Hey, Lightning Lad, you dare to mock me, child? You dare to mock me, child?"
You actually did a really good impression.
Also, I like her.
Yeah, I totally believed you were Black Adam just now. Great impression.
Also,
right,
her and
you can do
Poison
Black
Ivy.
Adam. I can do Harley Quinn.
Her and Poison Ivy have very good interactions. Most of them flirty.
They sure do, Mr. J.
I'm not Mr. J. My name starts with a K.
Okay, J.
Harley, I thought we were friends. I thought we were more than friends. Not anymore.
That's just cold.
Yeah. I mean, gotta love Tara Strong. I mean, she certainly has experience with voicing villains as well as half demonic people.
I think my favorite interaction in Injustice 2 is actually between Scarecrow and Poison Ivy.
Oh my gosh.
Poison Ivy goes, "Normally I would offer a kiss." And then Scarecrow goes, "Go on, Ivy. Kiss me." And then fucking Poison Ivy goes, "No thanks, you give me the creeps." And then they just fight. I love that one. I also like the one where Bizarro calls Red Hood's helmet a balloon. That one makes me...
Oh yeah, and Harley Quinn's like, "You make a darn cute plushie." What is a plushie?
Injustice is very fun. It's a very good fighting game. So I have to ask the question that we always ask with fighting games, whether it be Smash Bros. Or Mortal Kombat. Which characters should we get from DC lore if it is another Injustice game.
Or, if there's... I heard a lot of people want Raven back, even though she was in the first one.
I like Raven from the first one, but I got to tell you, if I got to pick one character from the first one to bring back, oh god, I'd pick so many. Actually, I was like, just one. Zatanna is the one I would pick. I loved Zatanna.
I love Zatanna. Oh my gosh. I heard she's supposed to get her own live action movie. I hope that's true.
She is literally in terms of female superheroes, she might be my favorite. I don't know. I really like Gwenpool right now. She's definitely my favorite female DC character. But I also think Deathstroke is a good guy to bring back. And Batgirl. I would love to see Batgirl come back.
It would be nice. Shoot, I don't remember everyone that was in the first one. I only remember the second one because of the funny interaction.
I kind of remember everyone. I do think in terms of characters that are going to get the cut, I think Bane isn't coming back. Who's another one? Firestorm. Probably going to get cut.
I thought Blue Beetle was kind of funny.
I do hope Blue Beetle comes back. I don't dislike these characters, but in terms of a gaming choice, obviously they're gonna want to bring in new characters, and they're gonna want to bring back some of the older characters that fans are asking for. So because of that, they're going to cut some of them. We have to know going in, some are gonna get cut. And
as long as Harley does not get cut, I'm okay.
Yeah, me too. Harley's my main. I want Harley to stay in the game as much as possible. In terms of new characters, I think Constantine could be cool.
Oh my gosh, Lucifer just premiered on Netflix. Yes.
Well, that was completely out of context.
Actually, it's not because Constantine popped up in an episode of Lucifer.
No, actually, Lucifer was the guest star of the DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
You're right, I confused it.
I love you, Tom Ellis.
I think that Etrigan the Demon could be cool. Weird that I'm picking very demon-heavy characters.
I mean, DC has a tendency to add in lots of demon characters and lots of half-demon characters.
Here's the thing. With his popularity, if they bring the alternate dimension stuff that was not in Injustice 2 back in Injustice 3, I almost promise you we're going to get the Batman who laughs. That character is so popular right now.
I know about popular.
Well, how about you, Callum? You've been kind of quiet. You got a DC character on you hot that you'd like to see playable. And you can suggest the silly ones, because there is concept art, real concept art, of an idea to make Penguin playable in that game. And it looked awesome.
Penguin.
Oh,
I need to get back.
Injustice 2 had a lot of Batman villains. Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Joker.
Condiment Man.
Yeah. Mr. Freeze.
Condiment King was not in Injustice, Callum. Stop pushing for Condiment King.
I mean, he's going to be a new character, right?
I'd like to see Red Hood come back. I think he's.
Oh, maybe some of the Teen Titans could be in Injustice 3.
I mean, Beast Boy is the big one everyone's asking for.
Yeah.
Bring in Crypto the Superdog.
I'd play the shit out of Crypto the Superdog. But the reason that a lot of people want Beast Boy is because out of the original Teen Titans, Raven, Robin, Starfire, Cyborg, and Beast Boy. Beast Boy is the only one who has not been playable.
Hey, if he's voiced by Greg Sipes, I mean, I know Greg Sipes has a weird, funny voice, but if he's voiced by Greg Sipes, I'm okay.
I have sent the picture of playable Penguin into the Skype chat. This is just concept art. This didn't.
My. Looks glorious.
I'm just saying. Look, I know everyone likes to yeah, the game has a lot of Batman villains. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. Joker, Harley,
Catwoman.
I forgot about Catwoman. But here's the thing: Bat villains.
Great Lyle.
I think it'd be cool to see Mad Hatter playable. When I think about Batman villains, I don't want Ra's al Ghul. I think that'd be kind of lame, actually.
Ooh, what about for Superman villains? What about Livewire?
Livewire is more of like a I want to say a Supergirl villain now.
Right.
That means Livewire could be cool, especially if they don't bring back Black Lightning or anything.
Right.
Although the character everyone wants is Static Shock. Like if there's gonna be an electric character, people want Static
Shock. Oh, she's also voiced by Phil Lamar.
What is it? I think
Phil Lamar.
Game. Like
I mean, I know he did John Stewart, his version of Green Lantern, John Stewart. But if he can come back as Static Shock, I think he still got it.
He still
I love you. I love you, Phil Lamar. You play Samurai Jack as well, so we cool.
If I get one new character though, like a completely new DC character, I pick Plastic Man. It's not a joke, because Plastic Man is so good in the comics. I want Plastic Man, and he has such a cool style of fighting. You laugh now, but just you wait. We will play this game. And I will kill you with Plastic Man. You'll be Harley Quinn, and I'll just be all plasticky and kill you. Callum, do you have a character? And if you say Condiment King, I swear you're fired from the channel and this friend.
Maybe you'll put Aku.
Yes, they're just bringing Aku. The master of masters, the shogun of sorrow.
The guy from Samurai Jack who isn't in the DC universe.
They're also owned by Warner Brothers, who also owns Cartoon Network.
Well, the Ninja Turtles are in it. And frickin' Hellboy, so yeah, who knows? Guest characters are wild, man.
I swear, if they bring Pennywise in it, I'm gonna have issues.
If I touch DLC, I shall be extra thick DLC.
Okay, it's not gonna be Pennywise share, because if Pennywise was gonna
be... I'm okay. Thank you.
If he was gonna be in a game, they were gonna put him in Mortal Kombat, probably. And that didn't happen.
Oh, hell no.
Oh yeah, he would have been very gory. But here's the cool thing. You would get to see all of the fatalities being used on Pennywise.
Would the alternative costume be Tim Curry?
That would be very funny. I would like that.
3 years ago, everything changed in 2017.
When the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar. But yeah, that is pretty much what we have to talk about. Do you have anything you're looking forward to?
What did you send me? It better not be what I think it is.
Oh, don't worry. It's just things.
Callum, if it's a picture of Pennywise, tell her, because last time someone did that, she freaked out like really hard.
I guarantee you it's not Pennywise. It's something much more handsome. It's much more handsome. It's not Pennywise. It's not Pennywise.
God help me. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's just Aku. Thank God.
It's all right. It's all right. Here, I'll send you another one.
Wait, handsome.
No.
You in that Aku costume? Are you calling
I
yourself
know.
handsome? That's my joke. Okay, so we kind of went off rails a little, but I guess we'll sort of come to it here. I think we've talked about all of the big stuff that I can think of.
Did
So-
you guys talk about Wonder Woman 1984?
We did.
You have anything you want to say about it? I almost forgot something, actually. Apparently, there's going to be a new Gotham TV show, and it's going to be in the same universe as the Matt Reeves Batman movie. So the Matt Reeves Batman movie is getting a TV show, which I think is cool.
Okay.
I don't really have much else to say about it besides that. I think it's
Hey,
going to...
you know, Kristen Wiig as Cheetah. I mean, you know, whatever. As long as the costume doesn't look, you know, horrible, I'm okay.
I've seen
As
Funko Pops of the cheetah look, and I think it looks okay. That's another
I mean,
character.
Kristen Wiig wasn't my first choice as, you know, Barbara Minerva, but, you know, to each its own, I guess.
And Kristen Wiig is a weird choice for it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the last thing I remember when she, live action wise, the last thing I remember that she was in was like the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. We
yeah.
all know how that went.
Well, Kristen Wiig was one of the... If I'm remembering who she is right, was she the blonde Ghostbuster who was like tech heavy?
I think so, yeah.
That I liked her the best. She was like my favorite part of that movie. And by favorite part, I mean the part I liked the most, not that I really like that movie. Don't
Right.
attack me, internet.
Well,
All right, so
I've been thinking
Hmm?
for the longest time since the movie has come out like 2 years ago. I was thinking about trying to watch Christopher Robin.
It's
My fear.
Oh,
really good. But back to DC for just a second. I guess the cool thing here is the unknown, because even though like we
Into the
my dear,
into the
what's gonna like we know we're getting the Bat game, we know we're getting the Suicide Squad game, we know we're getting trailers and announcements galore, Snyder Cut, but there's got to be stuff we don't know. So, is there anything you guys would hope to see, even though there is like no announcements for it or anything? Just like, oh, this is happening, and that would make you happy.
I hope they do Gotham City Sirens.
That could be really good, especially because like now Birds of Prey is a thing. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the sequel to Harley Quinn Birds of Prey is Gotham City Sirens. But sort of playing off of that, I think, speaking of kick-ass female ladies, I think a Zatanna either CW TV show or just a movie would be awesome.
I mean, I heard there's rumors that they're going to try to do like a. What is that a cheetah? That's so cute.
Stop sending shit! You're being silly. Any jokes, you speak them, you shoot them, so the audience can laugh too.
They're laughing now, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
I'm laughing at you.
Oh, that's so cute. Cheetahs are literally my favorite animals.
I like red pandas. Red pandas are my favorite.
No, it's so cute.
I think you were talking about Justice League Dark Share.
Yeah, I heard they're supposed to be making like a show or a movie or something. That's what I heard.
I don't-
It was a rumor, though.
That's when they were announcing everything. That's when they were like, "Oh, we're going to do a Zac Efron Nightwing movie. Oh, we're going to do a Batgirl movie with Josh Whedon. Oh, we're going to do
want a Batgirl movie. Come on.
I would love to see the Batgirl movie.
I
but
want a
at least
Batgirl movie.
Yeah, Josh Whedon on it.
Hey, if Tara Strong can make a cameo, she doesn't. I know if Tara Strong can make a cameo, I'm okay with it.
Tara Strong, I think, is supposed to be at DC Fandom. They released a list of everyone who's going to be there. And I noticed Ed Boon, the maker of Injustice and Mortal Kombat, which is why I brought it up.
Let's just hope Tara Strong with Batgirl can redeem herself from recent movies.
You wouldn't be able to play Batgirl. And she was good in Teen Titans.
I was just saying she could make like a cameo or something.
Mm-hmm.
So she did voice Batgirl at one point. At multiple points, actually. Like, she's now Batgirl in, like, the DC Superhero Girls show. Yeah.
It is weird to me that Tara Strong, as, like, stealthily in disguise, became several different DC characters.
I know, Raven, Batgirl,
Harley
Quinn. I think at one point she played Poison Ivy.
I think that may be true. Callum, do you have anything for the great unknown?
Into the
I'm afraid I don't. In terms of DC knowledge, I'm pretty much bankrupt here, I'm afraid.
Oh, can anyone tell me, should I watch Stargirl? Is it worth watching it?
I am gonna watch Stargirl. You want to watch it together?
Okay. Actually, I was gonna watch Lucifer first because that came on Netflix, but I'm gonna watch Stargirl later.
Netflix.
I gotta watch my Lucifer, man. Tom Ellis is hot.
Tell you what, we'll have a little book club when you're ready, and we'll like meet up, and we'll discuss Stargirl. I'm really excited for a book club. Almost as if it's like a binge club or something. That's an idea.
Oh, hey,
Callum
that's the
Lack.
chick from Bella and the Bulldog.
Dove Cameron?
No, she was in Liv and Maddie.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that is that girl. Wow, my worlds have just crossed. That is so weird. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Callum, what are you doing?
I am doing my masterpiece.
What? What's he doing? I wasn't looking.
There's so many GIFs on here.
GIFs? Callum, stop sending shit!
Why not?
There's like Batgirl, there's Stargirl, there's Rapunzel, there's Homer, there's even a GIF.
What does Homer Simpson have to do with DC?
Everything. It has to do with everything.
I do see a baby cheetah, and that's cute.
That is really cute. Give me 5. Wait, is that SNL?
To everyone out there, I hope you enjoy DC Fandom. I hope you're excited for the new Arkham game. Maybe we'll do a post video talking about everything that did get announced. If we're not dead from whatever the fuck Callum's doing with these.
And I came in late as a guest star because I literally just woke up an hour ago. But that's okay.
Out of the channel, you good? I wake up at like
what is Big Bird
3:30.
doing here? Is he trying to kiss me?
Why is Big Bird here?
Kiss that birdie.
You're not even going on theme.
Alright, fine. I'll go on theme.
I don't want you to do any of it.
I swear, it looks like Big Bird's trying to kiss me.
I miss the good old days when he was making stupid Condiment King jokes. Those were the days. By the way, if there was any movie that Condiment King should be in, James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you.
Don't
Please
worry,
don't.
I'm sticking to the more relevant Marvel DC themes. I even put Flash in there. See?
Bitch, just say Marvel.
I meant DC. Sorry, I meant to say DC.
Get out of
here. There's Flash, you see?
Flash. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. That Flash.
Also, I didn't mention it, but we'll probably see a ton of stuff for the CW shows. Maybe an announcement of Stargirl Season 2. Maybe an announcement.
I gotta watch Stargirl. I heard people said it was cool. My mom and I were watching Black Lightning.
I heard that's a McFly song.
I've heard good things about Black Lightning. I think I watched Season 1 halfway through, but then I gave up on it because I had, at the time, college.
Me too. But
now we have all of this time.
I'm online now because of the Fire Nation, so I kind of have more free time-ish.
I dropped out, but I have achieved the same goal, so that's okay. And one day I'll be a superhero, and I'll be spraying condiments everywhere. I will be the condiment king.
I look forward to that day.
That's my legacy. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow during DC Fandom. We won't actually see you. I don't know why I said we'd see you. Cut the feed.
All right. I cannot let any Riddler hack into this. I did it because I know you'd love it deep down inside.
It was something to do.
I came in at a later time, so that was fun.
Yeah, you adapted though. You did it.
Like I said, I'm thinking I was considering trying to watch Christopher Robin. I have never seen the movie. I'm gonna try to watch Winnie the Pooh stuff if I can.
Christopher Robin is probably the best of the live action Disney.
Agreed.
It's gonna hurt. It's kind of like I'm kind of scared. I'm not sure if I can do it.
It's a really good movie. It's perfectly nostalgic, and it's a great finisher off to the Winnie the Pooh franchise in a sense.